This is the EITIPOK Aisidra Bluetooth transmitter and receiver. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the user manual, charging cable USB to USB-C. Here is the unit itself and an adapter cable. We're going to talk more about everything right now. Charge port is right there. This you can plug in, or you need to plug it into something, and that is under this cap that unscrews. Let me tell you a little bit about it, what it does, what it's for, that kind of thing, and then we will go ahead and test it out. What this will do, it's a Bluetooth transmitter or receiver. So if you have a Bluetooth device such as your phone, you can connect it to this, and that will receive the Bluetooth signal and send it out over the cable over here. Let me just unscrew that for a second here, and you'll see that it's a standard 3.5 millimeter plug, just like that. So it'll receive the Bluetooth signal and send it out over that. Really convenient if you have an older car that only has a line in port and does not have a direct Bluetooth connection. So that's one instance. The other thing you could do is use that as an input and have this send sound out and send it to something like a Bluetooth speaker or something like that. So it can transmit or receive, and it's real easy to set up because it has a screen on it. So you can see the device. Otherwise it's kind of guess and hope and check and stuff like that. You can also pair two devices. So if you're inputting a signal into this, you can connect two pairs of, say, Bluetooth headphones to it, and both people can listen at the same time. It has a Qualcomm chipset in it and also supports aptX. When you hook this up, like I said, it's 3.5 millimeter. However, in the event you're hooking it up to a stereo, which is another great use case, that plugs in there and gives you the two RCA plugs that you would need. Especially handy for if you're having people over to your house. Now, first of all, you could have your phone paired to this, where you have a whole bunch of music, and have this end hooked up to your home stereo so you could hear it through good speakers. But then you can have a bunch of people over for the holidays or what have you, and they might have some songs they can pair in as a second device without you're losing your own pairing, which is pretty nice. So now what we're going to do is test this out. This is going to be kind of a hypothetical thing that you're going to have to pretend along with me. You'll see what I mean in a second, and the reason I'm saying that is because a lot of things have Bluetooth now already, but still things like home stereos a lot of times do not, and this can add that functionality to it. So let's get started. What you see here is a Bluetooth speaker. For this, we're going to pretend that this is not a Bluetooth speaker, and instead it is just a speaker that has a line-in connection over there. And the way you're going to know that when I turn this thing on, because they're all different, is it shows blue there.
Battery full.
And now it's in pairing mode for Bluetooth. However, what we're going to do is take this here and we're going to set it to the receive mode. There's a switch on the side. So we'll set it to receive mode. It turns on, and we'll come back to that in a second. And you'll notice that when I plug this in, the light went yellow, and that means line in mode. So now we're going to go to the phone here, and we're going to search for available devices. So let me rescan that. ADBA 200 and pair. and it's connected. So we're all set. So now I'm going to play some music from the phone. Let me go ahead and open that up here. And unfortunately I have to play some copyright-free music because that's the only thing allowed online these days. So we'll get that open and we'll play this. We'll turn that up. Now it doesn't matter. I mean, this is a pretty decent Bluetooth speaker. So it doesn't really matter the sound, you know, as far as how it sounds in that regard, because this supports all the latest, you know, Bluetooth stuff like that. You have all of your controls here. Let me show you the screen. So you see how it's connected to my phone right there, and it plays just fine. And like I said, we're connected Bluetooth via this, not using the Bluetooth in the speaker. And in order to prove that, when I unplug it, the sound stops just like that. And now this is back in Bluetooth mode. So now we're going to do the transmit version. So now we're going to set this to transmit. And we're going to transmit to this AOMIAS speaker. So we'll hit the down button and press OK. And there we go. It also says hold OK to connect a second device. So now what we're going to do, this phone is so cool, it still has a headphone jack. So we're going to plug it in there. And just to prove here, we're going to turn Bluetooth on the phone off. So there you go. Bluetooth is now off. Let me get my music back open. I'll play a different song. And it's playing here. Let me turn the volume up on this. Now remember, like I said, Bluetooth is off. So it's transmitting using that. So a really nice feature there. Let me just stop that so you can hear me better. So again, really one of the greatest use cases for this is going to be your home stereo. So this way you can plug in and get some really good sound out of it instead of just, you know, a little portable jobby or anything like that, and get some real sound. In fact, let's go ahead and do that using the same thing. I'm going to set it back up into receiving mode and plug it into my receiver. There is the receiver I have down here. It's vintage from the 1970s. And I'm going to go ahead and plug that in now. So here it is here, connected to the receiver. And we're going to listen to it on a set of vintage 1970s Fisher speakers. I'll play that same first song that I had again. I'll turn it up. Yeah, it kind of blows those little portable speakers out of the water. But just to give you the idea, it sounds a lot more full. So that's a great use case for it. So once again, this is the EITIPOK Aisidra Bluetooth transmitter and receiver. A quite capable device for whatever situation happens to come across. Handy, you can pair two devices with it. Excellent sound quality through and through. So all around, an excellent product. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description, where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Remember, this Bluetooth transmitter and receiver is part of this complete breakfast.